I had a trickster spirit teach me a lesson last night, but not just any trickster spirit. Baron Samdi and his wife. Now, I just looked up his wife because it's questionable if it is or isn't his wife, but her name is Mamin Bridget. So let's start from the beginning. My cousin invited me to a Taco Tuesday yesterday. I pull up at her house and it's a game night. She's got dominoes, Uno cards, the whole works. We play a couple of games and then boom, we get to a game called Left, Right, Center. If you guys know anything about that game, it's a dice game. The dice are different. The symbols on it tells you if you need to pass your dollar to the left, pass your dollar to the right, or leave it in the middle. You're supposed to have $3 to start the game. Whoever ends up having the last dollar at the end of the game wins the whole pot. So the whole night, there's this gentleman and his girl, and they're off in the corner all night long, smoozing, dancing, kissing, you know, the whole 9 yards. They look like lovebirds, but he looks distinctively different. He has on a top hat, a black button-down shirt, black slacks, and leather shoes. Now, I've never spoken to this man or met this man a day in my life. And they stayed off in that corner the whole time, but as soon as the gambling game started, he was behind me. Every time I would get the dice and I would be shaking them to roll them, he would lean over my shoulder and ask me a question. But as he asked, he would breathe so hard that he was practically blowing on my dice. And every time I would roll the dice, I'd end up keeping all of my money. Now, mind you, at the beginning of the game, I had said to myself, I always lose when it comes to gambling. I'm going to command the game. I'm going to do a little hoodoo. This was my first time doing gambling hoodoo. And all I did was state over and over again under my breath, the game is mine. This is not a story how I won riches. I didn't win. Because at some point in the game, I started to crack. I seen other people with more money than me. And I said to myself, that's probably not going to work. And as soon as I said that in my head, he moved around to the other people playing the game. And he started leaning over their shoulder, asking them questions. Felt like he had commandeered the game, like he was the house manager. I couldn't let it go. So when I came home, I looked up some things on Gambling Spirit. And boom, Baron Sandy and Mamin Bridget. You know, I got to talk about these spirits individually and explain what they were doing and the lessons that I learned. But I'm going to talk about that on the next video. Food for thought.